Welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 253. Welcome to Hoxford by Ben Templesmith. My name is Eric.
I am Jason.
Welcome.
Hey, buddy.
To Hoxford.
Oh, this is Hoxford, huh?
No.
Okay.
It's not. Welcome to the show,
Well,
listener.
Oh.
And co-host.
Yay!
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I've got a Burger King veggie Whopper in my belly.
Yeah.
Which is filling, yet it's changing me in a physiological way, I believe. I don't know, it just feels like there's something going on down there. We'll see how that works out.
Okay. Could it be the onion rings instead?
It could be, yeah.
Because I would imagine that would fuck you up a little more than just lettuce and tomatoes and cheese.
And bread.
Yeah.
Well,
Because that is what a veggie Whopper is.
I think there was mayo in there, too.
Okay. Well, maybe that could do it, too.
Yeah.
Probably onions.
Oh, yeah, there was onions. Yeah.
Pickles.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There might be. Yeah, there was pickles in there. That's right. Yeah, there was pickles. Man,
It's
that was
basically
good.
just a Whopper without the meat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I confused the man.
Well, he was a dumb fuck.
He was a comedian, that man.
He was an ass.
He had a joke for each of us about us.
Yep.
No, but I've had the veggie burger at Burger King, and it's edible, but it's like my least favorite veggie burger. Honestly,
That is the patty.
the actual meatless patty, but I actually think the veggie Whopper is tastier and
Because it's all vegetables.
maybe even more filling.
Right. Well,
Maybe-
it's also like 4 times the size.
It is bigger, yeah. So that's what I get. I throw some onion rings in there for a little crunch. You know?
Right.
It's really good. But yeah, Burger King.
Burger King. I had a terrible drink from there.
What would you have?
I had a grape Sprite. They have one of those newfangled fancy fountain soda things where it's like a digital touchscreen and you get to choose all sorts of different flavors of
Right, yeah.
And I accidentally chose the grape flavored Sprite, but then once it came up on the screen, I was like, man, what the hell, and went for it. And I should have tasted it after I took the first,
Right. Is that frowned upon to do the taste test?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
But no, I just went for it. And it was a mistake.
Right. It might be a good little shot for a dessert or something.
No,
but
not even that.
really, it's just bad.
No, it's just not good. Yeah.
Yeah, those machines are strange to me. They seem like something from an 80s movie about the future, you know? Like something from a Back to the Future Part 2 that
Sure.
didn't happen. You're like, really? Would they really need something like that with 80 flavors of soda?
It is the future.
It is.
And
It is.
who doesn't love variety?
I love variety, but it's almost daunting when you see one of those.
It's because you're an idiot.
It's true. I don't think I've ever... I think I may have used one once, and I think I just got a lemonade out of it. A regular lemonade.
Gotta be more adventurous.
Ah, that's not me.
Next time you get that Whopper, get the meat on it.
No. I don't think so.
Be more adventurous, Jason.
Can you get meat in that soda machine? Is that one of the flavors?
Uh-huh.
You just get meat.
You can get a meat Fanta.
It's just meat juice. Yeah, comes out in the Fanta. I wouldn't be real surprised. Have it your way. Fuck it. We'll squirt some beef fat into your Faygo.
Yeah, why not? They don't have Faygo there. Faygo is for faggots and juggalos,
What?
who are the same. Oh!
Wow. Use the F word and the J word.
Because I call them the same.
Oh.
The same. Juggalos are faggots.
All right. Well, that word makes me uncomfortable.
I'm gonna be dead in a week.
Because of the grape Sprite?
No.
The juggalos will attack you? Well, they might be appeased because you drew a nice juggalo on your website. I saw that.
Yeah, I was also kind of making fun of them when I did that too.
Okay. Well, they don't know that.
Fuck a bunch of juggalos.
Is that even still a thing? I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Is it big? Is
Yeah.
it big? I remember it was huge in like the late 90s.
Oh, no, yeah. It is bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger than you can imagine.
That's scary. That is scary.
You know that every year they have the gathering of the juggalos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bigger every year?
Uh-huh.
I don't like that.
It's like, fucking Burning Man for asshole idiots.
As if Burning Man wasn't
Well,
Burning Man for asshole idiots.
At least I have the word hippie to...
Okay, you can just say for hippies.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
But juggalos aren't hippies. They're just asshole idiots.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've only met a portion of the pie chart that is the representation of the juggalos, and I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of most of them, but I met a couple that were nice guys. They just seem like they're down the wrong path. They're being led astray by promises of eternal Fago. There's in the afterlife. There's oceans of Fago and clown makeup on every corner.
I'd like to somehow see if I could reclaim Fago for the normal person.
Oh yeah,
Because I enjoy Fago, actually.
right.
It's the soda pop that I grew up on.
I've only ever had it once, but I was probably 12, something like that.
My mom, that's the kind my mom used to buy when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
But is she not a juggalo?
She is not a juggalo.
Okay,
Yeah.
wasn't positive.
She is a faggot, though.
I can't believe you just called your mom that.
If it makes you feel any better, I feel bad for him saying it like 17 times.
Right.
I can't seem to stop.
It's because you watched that Juan of the Dead the other day.
Yeah.
They say it a lot in that movie.
Yeah, they do. In Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Which is what? Do you remember?
No.
No. Yeah. Yeah, but that was our Burger King experience.
Yeah. There was a very pretty lady in there that I kept staring at. Couldn't really stop staring at her.
She was real tall.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
She was taller than me.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Like a pale redhead
Yeah.
with tight pants.
Yeah. And a belly full of Burger King.
Sure. Well, she was in line, so.
Right. Yeah.
She didn't yet have a belly full of Burger King.
You don't know. Maybe she's full and she's going to get something to take home for breakfast.
Sure, right.
She'll warm it up in the microwave.
That's gross. I couldn't imagine anything worse. Microwaved Burger King.
Oh, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
After having sat in the fridge for 12 hours or so.
It's horrendous. Horrendous.
It's awful.
Don't say anymore. Unless you want to see my onion rings come back.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome to Hoxford.
Welcome to Hoxford.
This is a book that we read. IDW. Ben Templesmith, writer, artist,
Yeah.
extraordinaire. Maybe. I don't know.
I would say he's a very talented man.
I would say that as well, and I'd say that probably sums up your review.
I think let me rephrase. I think he's a very talented artist.
I almost want to say that he is a very talented artist as well, but I would say he's a very talented man.
Yeah.
Because I love Wormwood Gentleman Corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's ridiculous, it's fun, it's funny, it's well written, it's beautiful to look at. It's fantastic.
He does all of it?
He does all of it.
Okay.
And that is why I would say he's a very talented man.
Yeah.
But with this, I would say he's a very talented artist.
Yeah, exactly. It is beautiful to look at.
I did not like this book at all.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sorry.
I still think like it was worth reading just to look at all the artwork.
Right.
But man, yeah, the story was just it was just bad. It was just there's a good concept in there.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
But the story, it's like the actual unfolding of it.
Right. Yeah.
Is not good.
The journey is tedious.
Yeah. And I would also say
the destination not that great either.
Yeah. I honestly thought, I was like, oh, wait a minute. So there's like some pinups before the end of the story? Like, because I was flipping through and like after it ends, there's like all the pinups, all the covers or whatever. And then, and then it's over. And I was like, wait a minute, this story didn't end.
Yeah, not really. I mean, it sort of did, but I mean...
It felt like the end of issue 2 of a 6-issue series.
Right. Like, yeah, I don't, this book needed a writer.
Yeah.
This book needed someone else other than Ben Temple
a co-writer, right.
Yeah,
like, even a co-writer, because, like, he came up with, like, the basic idea is it's this prison for people who are insanely fucked up.
Right.
Like, murderers who
Violent
are... So, yeah, like, not just regular style murders either. People that are doing really fucked up, like, Ed Gein type stuff.
Right, yeah.
And,
this book is full of Ed Geins.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, there's, like, half dozen of them.
Right.
Because there's not very many people in the prison.
No. They're the only prisoners.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's basically about this group of werewolves who also work as prison guards and the warden.
Yeah.
And they've devised this prison to be their hunting grounds.
Yep.
Which, that's a really great...
It's clever.
Nugget. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you listen to our Halloween Spooktacular, the one we did, The Curse of the Devil, you'll hear me say that all werewolf stories are the same. And this one isn't.
Yeah. Right.
And this would have been awesome to see as a movie, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But, that also goes down to my theory that, horror comics are never all that great. Because there's so much that relies on sound and just all sorts of different things that comics can't do to build up like the proper horror factor.
I mean, there can be good horror comics, but it feels way different than the horror that's in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything about this comic seems like it is devised to be a movie of some sort.
Right. Oh yeah.
But not great.
Like even an animated movie would have been great because his style is so cool, and I would love to see his style animated.
That would be awesome. I bet everybody else in the world would hate it.
Yeah, you think?
Oh yeah. I think, I like his art, and clearly you do too.
Yeah.
I think we are in a minority.
That's weird.
I would say
because it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. But people don't like. Because his art is super cartoony, also.
Yeah.
Like, it's dark, and it's gritty, and it's messy, and it's ugly, but it's also really, really cartoony.
Yeah.
And people hate that.
He's kind of he kind of reminds me of Sam Keith a lot, because he's got that cartoony and that sloppy, sketchy, bizarre, rendering, and it even showed in the back some of his original art, like the sketches and the inked pages.
Right.
And it looks like he adds a ton in the coloring phase.
Digital process.
Yeah.
I saw that too, and I honestly have to say that I kind of would rather see him work purely in black and white.
I would love to see one like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, yeah, just one, if even.
Yeah.
Because I liked that picture that he took of the pages. He
oh
was
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I liked that a lot more than I liked the finished product in the book. And I like the finished product in the book, but I think he's super strong when he does just pure black and white, gray tone.
I don't know if I'd say I like it more, but I was I had the same thought. I was like, I'd love to see like a collection of short stories or something,
Right.
where he did one or two just pen and ink
Right.
type things. But yeah.
Yeah, the story, the plotting, the dialogue,
Yeah,
characters.
the dialogue especially, I think.
The dialogue was really bad.
Yeah.
Everything about this, like just beyond the basic concept and the art, was just kind of a failure on every front.
Yeah. And I really don't want to hate it because I like his art so much.
Right, yeah.
And I'm sure he could tell a good story, but I don't think this one was it.
And like I said, I love Wormwood, the Gentleman Corpse.
Yeah. I've never checked it out.
Apparently, I have to distinguish between that and the other Wormwood comic out there.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's like, what's the other one? A Garth Ennis thing
Garth
or
Ennis
something?
thing,
Yeah.
the Wormwood Chronicles.
Right.
Yeah. Two completely different types of books.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both horror though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Garth Ennis one is like it's the son of the devil, just sort of doing his thing.
Right.
I mean he's just a dude just hanging out, and he just happens to get involved with all this heaven and hell crap that
Right.
he really doesn't want any part of it because he's just a dude.
Right.
Yeah. But the Wormwood Gentleman Corpse is about a worm who can possess different bodies, usually corpses, and then reanimate them, and just his sort of misadventures.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. He's got a cyborg best friend and a human companion.
That sounds fun.
It is super fun. It's
Right.
great. But yeah, like going from that to reading this was like super disappointing.
So was this before Wormwood?
I don't know where this falls. Because I mean, he's done some stuff. Other than Wormwood and this,
He did like X-Files and...
I don't know if he did X-Files or not. I mean, it seems like something he might have done.
I thought he did an X-Files and obviously 30 Days and Nights where he started, right?
30 Days a Night was, definitely the first time I'd ever heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
He did Fell with Warren Ellis, which I really like. Wormwood. I think he had something called Singularity 7.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
a thing.
That's right.
I know that when he did 30 Days a Night, I did not like his art. He did Fell. And the only reason I picked that up was because I do really like Warren Ellis, and it was a $1.99 book.
Right.
At the time when I think the cheapest book around was $3.
Right.
So I started picking that up, and just something about it clicked for me, like me enjoying his work.
You got his art.
Yeah.
Right.
I also think there's a difference, like something happened to him as well, where he just improved vastly, where it was still him, but it was different.
Right.
Yeah.
Just kind of made it his own.
Right. Because I think my biggest complaint about his work when I saw it in 30 Days a Night was this guy's just really, really trying too hard to be like Ashley Wood.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of falls into that category, but
Right.
but at least now it's distinct, right?
Yeah. I could definitely pinpoint his art if you showed it to me, and I don't know that I would be able to recognize Ashley Wood.
Right, because there's a ton of knockoffs of Ashley Wood.
Right, yeah. What was I saying? Other stuff he's working.
Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a pretty big body of work.
A resume out there, and he's always doing something that seems like.
Is Gentleman Corpse still being published?
No, I know he's talked about maybe bringing it back again, but he's never done that. And I think every year or so he mentions that he's working on Fell still. An issue of that hasn't come out in 5 years.
This one says 2009 was the trade.
Okay.
So that had to have been before Gentleman Corpse.
No, this?
Yeah.
No, German Corpse, I think it was before that.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I definitely have read when I was dating my girlfriend. I read a bunch of those when we would go out to do laundry or whatever.
Okay.
So I remember that specifically. So yeah, this was definitely after Gentleman Corpse.
Huh.
But isn't that great?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the werewolves look awesome. And,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're interesting looking werewolves.
Yeah.
Like they have weird skull faces and.
I just could not, like, I could not stand the main character. Like, I was not, like, he was just awful.
Yeah, and I mean, and not even because they're bad people. Because I think, it would, I think in the right hands, a completely despicable, unlikable human being could work
Right.
in a story like this.
Yeah.
But just the way it was executed,
Right.
it's just, it was hard to get through.
Because he's like delusional and he thinks he might be a god, or he thinks he might actually be, maybe he's meant to be part of this werewolf clan. He's not sure, and it's not even, and like, yeah, he just comes across as like this kind of, I don't know, like know-it-all sometimes, and I don't know. Yeah, I just did not dig the main character at all.
I didn't like any character in this book. Even like the doctor, she was irritating.
Right, yeah.
And just poorly written. So disappointing.
Yeah. But it's really pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
really
gorgeous.
And, I would like to see this concept like in another format, I think, but maybe even somewhere else.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
But then again, maybe not, because I've already read it once.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that part of it is the allure, or the part of the allure is the unique
Style.
Yeah, and I mean just the unique plot of a prison full of werewolf and not inmates but faculty.
Right, yeah, and like it's weird that there's not a lot of horror things set in a prison.
Right.
Like I can't think of too many. Like there's like asylum ones, and there's definitely like abandoned prisons that are haunted or something like that. But never
like in The Walking Dead.
Right. Or not even that.
But that one's an abandoned. That's not like an operational prison.
No, yeah, but I said haunted, not.
Well, no, you said abandoned or haunted, but I was thinking.
I said abandoned and haunted.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
Like
one that's not operational.
Right, yeah. Like I played a video game a couple of years ago called The Suffering, which was about a prison, and the main character, he's like this killer who is sent to this prison, and like just then bad shit happens, and so he has to like make his way out of the prison while all these like demons and monsters are like running around, killing everyone. And, it was really cool because like it was about an operational prison. And it was a fun game.
Yeah.
There was a sequel that I never got to play, but
that sounds neat.
it was pretty awesome. And but yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a movie or read another comic. Not that I've read too many horror comics anyway, but in that prison setting,
right?
Especially werewolves in prison. I think that's like two like things that I don't think I ever would have thought.
Yeah, exactly.
The same plot.
That's what makes it really cool, because it's so different. Yeah, your traditional werewolf story is just some guy out in the middle of the country,
right?
So yeah. And these are like ancient, like the guy's ancient werewolf from Russia or something, some sort of pack leader. And yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there are a lot of interesting bits that just never come together really well.
It's too bad.
Yeah. Oh well. So, not recommended.
Right. Yeah. Maybe flip through it, get an idea of how awesome his artwork is, and then go buy Gentleman Corpse, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would recommend that.
Yeah, I have never read that one, but I'm curious. Like, yeah, this definitely doesn't turn me off of ever reading something else that he wrote, but so yeah, I would check that out.
It's weird because he didn't want to read this because he didn't like that other thing we reviewed that he drew.
Yeah, that's true. I like that one better than this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Groom Lake.
Groom Lake, that's what it was. He didn't write that one, though,
No,
did
he did not write that one.
Well, yeah, I was actually kind of excited because sometimes when someone can write and draw their own thing, you can tell like they're really putting their heart and soul into it.
Right.
Sometimes that actually works better, but
Sometimes.
yeah, not all the time.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because he's got like there's an introduction to this about how I guess he was hired on to do storyboards for a werewolf movie and he hated it because he hates werewolves and like somehow he like got this idea to like set werewolves in a prison and but clearly maybe like it didn't inspire him enough.
Right.
He was like, maybe I can do this for $1.
It really did seem like a video game. Like it seemed like there was just enough story to have, and I don't mean like, I know there's a lot of video games that have like, miles deep stories, but I mean like the video games I remember where it's like, okay, here's the basic thing, and
you have to make it to the top of the ladder.
Yeah, exactly. That's a story. But to me, it seemed like that. It was like, okay, there's a prison full of werewolves, go. And that's basically as far as it seemed to have gotten in the plot department.
Yeah, not a ton of development there. So, this is one of those that makes me feel bad for kind of crapping all over it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I did really want to like it.
Because you hadn't read it before you picked it.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Luckily, though, I only paid like $4 for it. So.
Hey, there you go. So what are you going to do with it?
I lost my connection at the comic shop, so I can't really do anything with it. Maybe I'll find someone who really wants it. Or maybe I'll just fucking keep it. I don't know.
Right. You never know. Maybe years later you'll be like, wow, I was crazy. This is great.
Who knows? Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah.
Probably not. But, yeah.
Maybe give it to Matt Brassfield. He loves werewolves.
That's true, but he hates anything after 1975.
That's also true. Oh, no, he loves the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
1985.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
This is clearly at least 20 years later than you would like.
Right. Yeah.
And also, I bet you anything Matt Brassfield is definitely the type of person that would hate this type of artwork.
Yeah, he likes the more traditional sort of clean line kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But, what are you going to do?
We're going to have to think about this one again. And then take a break.
All right. Sounds good. Scutter Trash. Welcome back.
Scudder trash?
It's Scutter Trash. Yeah. Scutter Trash. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
How are you?
Feel good, mostly.
Yeah. The Burger King still.
Yeah, still
rolling
a
around
little there.
there?
Yeah. But yeah, mostly I think I'll be alright.
Alright, well, that's good. Well, yeah, my throat is sore. I hope I'm not coming down with anything.
Have you slept with the windows down?
Yeah, they're all down.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, up.
Yes, I have done that too.
Because that can affect your throat there.
It has been cold recently.
No, yeah.
Like to the point where like it wouldn't even bother me, and I kind of like the cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the past couple of days have been a little too chilly.
Right. Ooh.
But yeah, no, because I mean, like literally an hour and a half ago is when my throat started feeling pretty bad.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Could be all this talking.
Yeah, it's true. We've done a lot of podcasts.
Yes, we have.
You've done more than me.
A couple of you.
Yeah.
A couple of you. What the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it, I hate myself.
Maybe that was your Halloween costume. You dressed up like an idiot for a second. No, we're always dressed like idiots.
Exactly, yes.
So yeah, what else is up? Anything fun, cool, crazy?
Nope. Yeah, I went to see Night of the Living Dead Riff Tracks edition last Thursday.
Hey.
Or just a couple days ago.
Right. At the theater.
At the theater.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, it was fun. As always, I had some issues.
Right.
Yeah, just just my luck going out in public.
Right. Yeah.
Just always proven to me that I just never should.
I'm telling you, shackle yourself to your apartment. Get on house arrest do something to get you on house arrest.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because then don't they have to like make sure you're still fed during the house arrest? Or
something I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know how it works.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You'll find out.
I kind of don't want to.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have that.
The ankle bracelet thing.
Right, yeah.
We used to have. There was a guy that used to come in Mavericks with an ankle bracelet thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was like active.
Right.
And he had written us bad checks in the past. So
okay.
So yeah.
Well, how was he allowed into Mavericks with the ankle bracelet?
I guess it's like because I even know exactly where he lived, which was he lived on Carlisle when I lived on Carlisle.
Right.
So he lived 3 or 4 miles away from Mavericks, but
Right.
I guess he was on
a little more than 3-4 miles.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd say like 10 miles.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not 10 miles.
Yeah.
There's no way it's 10 miles. I've ridden my bike there.
Yeah, it's about 10 miles.
But he must have been on like a lesser charge that allowed him to roam around a little around the city.
Then what's the point of house arrest?
Exactly,
at that point?
right? Yeah, I mean, I know people that aren't on house arrest that
Probably should be.
never. Well, no, I was going to say people that don't go within 3 miles of their house.
Okay, right.
But yeah, they probably should be. But yeah, so at the theater, you had some interesting people.
Yeah, I think I told the story of one of the times when I went there, and I whispered to my friend that I was gonna kick this guy in the fucking head, and then he turned around and fucking screamed at me for like 5 minutes. I saw that guy there.
Did you kick him in the head?
No, he was sitting different place from me. And, I mean, the guy was a fucking annoying piece of shit anyway. And I whispered it. I don't know, my friend, if he keeps talking, I'm gonna fucking kick him in the head.
Apparently your whisper's louder than you think.
I don't know, was that loud? Did I hurt your ears when I said that?
I could hear you. Oh, right, yeah. And I'm probably sitting in the same distance as that guy would be.
No, a little further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a little further. He's a little further.
He was a little further.
Okay.
He was also not facing me. He was also not supposed to be paying attention to what I was saying.
Well, that's the key right there.
Yeah. So that guy was there. But then there was a kid sitting next to me who So he was probably 12 years old, I would guess. But I don't know if he was just hopped up on sugar or what, but man, did that kid just bounce in his seat for the entire movie.
Right.
Just fucking bounced like an idiot.
Maybe he's really excited. He loves that Night of the Living Dead.
I do too, but I know how to sit in my seat like a human being. But yeah, I kept getting elbowed by him because he was just fucking bouncing.
Right.
And then his dad was sitting on the other side of him, and a woman was sitting next to his dad, and they were repeaters. They repeated every single joke that the Riff Tracks guys said.
To each other? Or just
to each other?
To the world.
Well, just out loud.
Yeah, to the world.
Just out loud, yep.
Right. That's awesome.
As if, nobody else in the giant, packed, sold-out theater didn't hear what was said through the humongous loudspeakers that are lining the walls of the theater.
Right. So was the actual movie more enjoyable than...
it was hilarious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like more enjoyable than watching it without the riff tracks?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'd like to see that sometime.
Yeah, you should.
In the comfort of my own home.
No, that's never going to happen.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I've had some bad experiences going to those things, but I've had some good ones too. Where nothing happened, and everybody was respectful and did what you're supposed to do in a theater.
Right.
Which is shut the fuck up and laugh when you're supposed to.
And eat your popcorn.
You're
supposed to. You're supposed to.
I'd like to ban popcorn, but it's just my own personal feeling on that.
I don't think you're the only one. I think there is some research to say that people who were eating popcorn when they watched the trailers, like the commercials before the trailers, remembered less when quizzed on it later. So some of the companies that are in charge of like the commercials are like trying to push for no more popcorn. That'll never happen though.
That probably no, because that's how the theaters make their money.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be showing commercials before the movies.
Anyway. I agree. That's so annoying.
Yeah, but no, like when we walked into the theater and there was just fucking slammed in the face with the smell of popcorn fart.
It does cause some farts.
It's just awful.
It's the butter.
And then, like the kid and his dad and whatever else brood that they had with them there, they were eating popcorn throughout the entire movie. And just occasionally I would just get this fucking stench. Just the stench of stale or rotten popcorn farts.
Yeah.
I hate popcorn. I hate popcorn.
Oh, that's right. I remember you hate popcorn.
Yeah.
From working in the theater.
Yep.
I do love me some popcorn.
I'll find myself occasionally wishing that I had some popcorn, but, for the most part, it is just a rare thing.
Right.
But man, yeah, just walking into that crowded theater full of fat, unhygienic dudes anyway, and then, having the stale, rotten popcorn fart on top of it, just, I could do without that.
Right, yeah. See, there's not a lot of reasons to go to the theater, I don't think.
Yeah. I keep doing it, though. I keep hoping that someday it'll get better.
You're a masochist.
Yeah, I guess so. But I do enjoy going to those riff tracks, and I enjoy the company that I spend that time with.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm looking forward to going to the theater in December. Just
to see riff tracks?
No.
Because they're having another one.
Are they?
December 5th. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Really? It's tempting, but no. Not unless there's a 10 or 11 a.m. show.
It'll be at 8 p.m. on a Thursday.
Oh, nope.
It's Thursday.
Nah. Now I'm going to go see Inside Llewyn Davis at 10 a.m. on a Monday. I think it's just Llewyn.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
I think so. I don't know.
I don't give a shit.
Right. But Lou Elland's a character from another Coen Brothers movie. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Okay,
He was in No Country for Old Men.
Maybe I was thinking of Lloyd Llewellyn.
Lloyd Llewellyn. That'd be great. They should do Coen Brothers should remake that. Or do a film version of that.
Right. I would, yeah, I would pay very good money to see Coen Brothers adapt a Dan Klaus book.
Yeah. Has he, since Art School Confidential, has he written any more screenplays? Because that was great.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's good. He's good stuff.
Anyway, what were you saying? Something about Lou and
Oh, no, I like, that's the next time I'll be at the theaters.
Okay.
10 a.m. on a, weekday.
Right. You're not going to see Thor in the theater?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Unless it's 10 a.m. on a weekday.
Why not?
Maybe.
You don't have anything else.
I'm trying to save my money. I actually haven't been spending any money.
$5?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Does that come out Christmas time?
November.
Yeah.
Actually, next weekend.
Really?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Next weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Just curious.
It looks good. I like the first one a lot.
I did too. I was talking about Thor the other day, and that because the Captain America trailer just came out, and so everybody in the world is talking about that.
Okay.
And apparently, it looks really good. I won't know because I'm not going to watch it because I try not to watch trailers.
Right.
So my friend and I were talking about the Captain America thing, and it was like, well, I hear Falcon's in it, and Robert Redford, and all that. I was like, I enjoyed the first Captain America movie, and I'm certainly excited to see the second one as well. And we were talking about Thor, and I like the first movie, and I'm probably going to see the second one sometime next month.
Right.
But I've never been a huge Thor guy.
Right.
Like I think. Like I read the Dan Jurgens, John Romita Jr. series, like
Heroes Reborn or something.
Something like that. Yeah, the first couple issues of that. And I own the first volume of the Walt Simonson Thor Visionaries trade.
Yeah.
Which I've owned that for like 12, 13 years, and I've never read.
Oh, okay.
And then the only other Thor comic I've ever read was the tie-in to the Mutant Massacre.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of Thor comics.
Not a lot of Thor.
Huh.
Not a lot of Thor in this house.
You didn't read the Matt Fraction Thor?
Nope.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Nope. I'm not interested in that whole aspect of Marvel Universe.
Oh.
Which is weird because I did read and bought the Journey into Mystery trade, featuring Sith.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I enjoyed that.
I've heard that was really good.
It is really good. It's a comic for ladies.
Really?
Yeah, it's a comic for everybody.
Okay. Let's say.
But people like to pitch it as a comic for ladies.
That would explain why you like it so much.
Well, of course, there's that.
Because you're not just a random girl on the street. You're a lady.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
I took cotillion classes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Did not know. Did not know that. I don't even know what I could tell. Is that like a ferret? What is it? Or is it an amphibian creature?
It's more of an amphibian creature.
Yeah. I wasn't positive. Cool.
Movies. Watched a bunch lately. Mostly of the horror genre.
Right, of course.
Even just on my free time.
Right.
And I don't see that that's going to stop at any point in time. But, whatever.
I think I've only seen one movie other than on Gutter Trash lately. I watched
Control. You're gonna talk about that fucking thing again?
No. I was gonna say not that. It was cool. It was a good movie. Enemy at the Gates, the Ed Harris and Jude Law movie.
World War II.
World War II. It was basically like I don't really like war movies at all, but this one I did because it kind of just focused on those two guys, and it was basically like two snipers it was kind of like a chess game of snipers, really. I mean, like, that's what the whole movie was centered around. So, it was cool. It wasn't amazing, but it was really good, I think. And Ron Perlman has a small role in it. And he was great.
Like a Ron Perlman.
Oh, isn't he awesome?
Speaking of Ron Perlman, I was thinking today, because earlier in the day I was just flipping through channels, and Mimic 2 was on TV.
Really?
Yeah. He's not in that.
Oh, okay.
It's a sequel to a Guillermo del Toro movie, and Ron Perlman is in a lot of Guillermo del Toro movies. So that's why my thought.
Right.
And I was thinking that it's very weird that I love Guillermo del Toro, and I love his movies. Like, I've seen every single one of them, except for Mimic.
Huh.
And I've never been convinced to actually watch Mimic.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
Did he do the sequel?
No, he did not do
just
the
the
sequel.
first one?
He just did the first one. And it was one of his, paycheck movies.
Right.
But still, like so was Hellboy, and then I watched that.
Right.
But I've seen Kronos, Devil's Backbone, Pan's Labyrinth, Blade 2, Hellboy 2, Pacific Rim. All of them.
Wow.
Except Mimic.
And they're all good, right?
And they're all really good. I love them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. That is strange.
Yeah.
That's strange. Maybe you should watch it sometime.
Maybe I should.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no conceivable reason why I shouldn't.
Right.
But it's just not a thing that.
Does it just look bad? I don't know. I don't know anything about it, really.
I know it's about a giant bug who can apparently mimic his features to look like humans.
That could be fun.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
I want to say I remember that movie coming out when I worked at the theater. I don't know if we ever actually got that one, though.
Right.
I know we got The Relic. That, I think, came out right around the same time. Maybe I was just getting those two confused.
Right.
I don't know. That, and, for some reason, Species also was thrown in there. The confusion pot.
Right.
Kind
of similar, probably.
But, I just... I don't know. Someone convinced me. Someone convinced me to watch Mimic.
I'll watch it with you.
That's not really convincing.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I really want to see Mimic.
Right.
Because I had no idea what it was about. I didn't even know it was a Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yeah.
So, Hey, next Halloween, that's one of our movies.
There we go. All right. If you don't watch it before then.
Planning ahead.
All right.
What's he working on now that he's done with Pacific Rim?
I looked at his IMDb, and he's got like 100 different things in
production.
Yeah. I think his next movie is going to be called Crimson Peak. I think it's supposed to be sort of Lovecraftian type of thing.
Oh, okay.
I know he really wants to do In the Mountains of Madness, but that's been canceled like a whole bunch of different times. But Pacific Rim 2 is also listed among his in production stuff, which is weird as it didn't make a ton of money. But
right.
I loved it, so
maybe it made just enough to warrant a sequel.
I would hope so, because I would definitely love to see more of it, because it was great.
I'll watch it eventually.
You should. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Ron Perlman's in it.
I do like Ron Perlman.
Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He's good too. Yeah. I didn't know either one of those guys were in it.
Yeah. If that's not enough to make you watch that movie, other than the fact that it's giant robots fighting giant monsters.
See, I'm sold.
Exactly.
I'm sold.
So someone do that to me for Mimic.
It's got Guillermo del Toro as the director. You should probably watch it. As much energy as I could muster to throw into that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is there's going to be the Halloween bonus ode coming up later this week, coming out, and that is it for us for Halloween celebration.
Wow, yeah, this was our last one.
Yeah, so and again, I'll continue to watch and read horror, whenever I can.
Oh,
Because I love that shit.
I will too.
But I think it's time to maybe take a small break.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to pick a movie, if that's all right to do.
Oh, yeah. Is it Mimic?
It is not Mimic.
Okay.
Like I've never actually seen this movie, but there might be horror movie-ish aspects to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for sure that it is not deliberately a horror movie.
Okay.
This is a comedy that came out in the 80s called Amazon Women on the Moon.
Ooh, cool. I've never seen it.
All right.
I've kind of always wanted to.
Yeah.
So, fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
Amazon Women on the Moon.
Yeah.
That is 80s?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I thought it might even be older than that.
It's mid to late.
Yeah.
It's
Sweet.
got a Michelle Pfeiffer in it, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, probably.
And a Griffin Dunn.
Don't know that one.
He was the guy in After Hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The main guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miracle on Elf and the buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon Women on the Moon.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
Well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
It's
everybody.
been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun.
And there's one more.
There is one more coming
Yeah.
out. You'll hear that. But for us, we're done.
Yeah, we ain't recording shit.
Not for another week.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
And for me, I gotta record something like 3 more days from now.
Ha!
But that's
You lose.
That's just stupid Farscape
Yeah.
with dumb Joe G.
Oh, fate worse than death.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Amazon Women on the Moon.
I am as well.
That might even be one I'll break my beer fast
Ooh.
and have. That seems like a good movie to have a beer with.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what's a good beer movie or not.
Most movies are
Okay.
have a beer. I mean, I don't want to get drunk while I watch,
Right.
I don't know, most things. But yeah, that looks like a good beer movie.
All right, then. The last movie I got drunk at, I fell asleep like 20 minutes in.
Oh, I hate getting drunk at the movies. What?
Ghoulies 2.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. I was there.
Yeah, you were. You woke me up 5 minutes before the movie ended.
Well, you had to see the guy come out of the ghoul come out of the toilet.
Well,
right?
sure.
Yeah. Because it was funny. I told Kathleen, I was like, we watched Ghoulies last night, Ghoulies 2 actually, and she's like, oh, is that the one? She's like, which one is it? 1 or 2 where he comes out of the toilet? And I was like, seriously? Of course, it's in every one.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. You can subscribe to the show from guttertrash.net or from iTunes and leave us a review. Visit guttertrash.net for email information, links to our Facebook and Twitter pages, and for other podcasts and websites in the Gutter Trash Network. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.